Harlan with me tonight. Greg, things get clearer and clearer as we move through this season. And as we move into February, here is a look now at the top rookies around the NBA. So many great young stars. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season. Sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Well, no debate here. He's running away with it and looks poised for big things to come.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. And for the Hornets, we've got Bridges. Lonzo Ball out there with Ball. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Brown. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Ball with the bucket.
So often, LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jokic against Williams. They get the rebound. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the 76ers. Here's Ball. Gordon with the defensive effort. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Williams with the block. Pass to Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Murray outside. Porter finds Jokic. Over Williams. And it's Jokic missing.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Outside, Ball. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Good on the three-point shot. Mathurin's got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Jokic. The Nuggets with another miss.
And guys, this shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Gordon against Bridges. Trying to find Ball. He gets it to him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ball's got his second basket of the game.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Shaping up, guys. Well, let's take a moment here and check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. Taking a look at Denver. They're 6th right now in the conference with lots of time to make a move.
And I think for Denver, they're in good shape in the standings with the postseason on the horizon. Maybe a notch below where we thought they'd be.
Yeah, and it's time for them to change their mindset a little bit. Start showing a little more urgency and get some momentum going before it gets too late in the season.
Pass to Williams. Mathurin with the ball. Back to Williams. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. We know very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can, don't we?
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size. He's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
And it's the Hornets' ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Outside, Ball. Pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Williams, a screen on Gordon. Bridges shot. Good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
The Nuggets trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Murray. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. You know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised. Nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. Mathurin against Porter. Ball surveying the defense. Hangs in the air. Ball no good. The Nuggets trail by 6. Jokic finds Gordon. Now Murray. Coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. Jokic passes to Porter. Jokic against Williams. The shake. Jokic, no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Pass to Mathurin. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Mathurin. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Brown. Porter in the corner. Out left to the wing. Here's Brown. Last time, 14 points for him. Gordon for 3. Ball with the rebound.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Mathurin. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Charlotte making a switch here. Ware's checked in, and a switcher also for Denver. Russell Westbrook in for Christian Brown. Mathurin against Westbrook. Outside Porter. Gordon with no one around. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Well, he's not an elite three-point shooter, but Gordon makes just enough threes to be a threat from out there.
Murray against Ball. Bridges outside. On the wing, Williams. They could use a bucket. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets trail by 3. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Now the obvious concern is Nikola Jokic, particularly as a playmaker. Coach told me if Jokic goes off for 40 himself, we can still win if we hold his teammates down. But that's tough when he's hitting those guys in their favorite spots. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans. We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Westbrook passes to Murray. Shoots from the line. Here's Porter. It's tipped. Bridges outside. Here's Ware. Makes it off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 4.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Outside Gordon. Outside Westbrook. A 3-ball. It's deflected.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling back this. Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdowns.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Kicks it out to Gordon. Murray for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Williams sets a screen for Ball. Pass to Williams. Jokic with the steal. Left side, Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Gordon's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Nuggets.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
Ball against Murray. The drive by Ball. Good on the bucket. Ball's got 9 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
It's stolen by Mathurin. A fast break now for Charlotte. Floats it up for Williams. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Ball against Murray. Launches it. Bridges with the board. Hornets leading by 7. Outside Mathurin. On the wing, Williams. Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
To the paint. Bridges with the steal. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Here's Murray. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Porter from the arc. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Ball against Murray. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 11.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. 8-point game. Pass to Jokic. Now Porter, defended by Bridges. Porter, no luck.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Ball. Here's Ware. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Nuggets trail by 8. And Ball with the block.
And great effort defensively from Ball. Timing the rejection perfect.
Williams. And that one goes. Feeding him with the lead pass. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Hornets?
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Mathurin for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Ball against Murray. This one for three. And that's good. LaMelo Ball for three. He's got 14.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Down low. Here's Jokic. They need this. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so it's Charlotte, 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Hornets have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Hield is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Jordan in at the 5. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Yeah, it seems like Porter Jr. could do even more of this, attacking right at the rim.
Hornets leading by 13. And here is Mitchell. Pass to Salon. Walker in the corner. Second chance effort. And he banks in the layup. And the Hornets lead by 15.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
At the elbow, it's Jordan. Now here's Porter. Watson up top, just 5 to shoot. For 3, Westbrook bangs home the trifecta. Westbrook's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Salon. Walker in the corner. Bridges outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Salon, guarded by Porter. Bridges against Hield. Bridges shot. Good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The Nuggets trail by 14. Westbrook surveying the D. Buries it from three-point range.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Here's Mitchell. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Six on the shot clock. It's up a 3. Great D that time from Westbrook.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Watson. There's the triple. And again, Denver with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Charlotte. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Christian Braun comes in for Peyton Watson. And Murray subbed in for Hield. Now here's Porter. He's got 5. Jordan dishes to Westbrook. A fader. And he gets the bucket. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just so versatile. I mean, Westbrook can go to the hole, bring it back out for 3, or in that case, just rise and fire from mid-range.
The quick look, no good that time.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. Back to Ball. Bridges against Porter. Fires the 3. Bridges misses. The Nuggets trail by 8. Porter with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Kicks it out to Jordan. And a wide open look for Porter. No good on the 3.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Count that one. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Westbrook with it. He has 5. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Has to wear. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Outside Westbrook. Right side, Jordan. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Right at the free throw line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Hornets leading by 8. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Ball against Westbrook. Bridges with it. And here's Mitchell from the arc. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. To the inside. Here's Murray. That's tipped. There's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Jordan. Over to the wing. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Drills the three-pointer. Westbrook's got 12 now in this quarter.
Westbrook is so much more difficult to defend when that 3 ball is going down.
21st pick in the 2022 draft, Christian Braun. who won a title with Denver during his rookie year. And their coach, Michael Malone, used him in certain situations, and he flourished.
Well, you know, Kevin, he won a college championship the year before. This guy's played in a lot of high-pressure games, and that is what has given Michael Malone the confidence to go with him. He was ready for those moments.
Ready indeed.
Well, you want your teams to run anytime they can. Porter Jr. doing a nice job in transition.
Right side, Ball. Takes a three. Again, Ball missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And it's Westbrook missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Mitchell against Murray. The kick out to Porter. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, year in and year out, Porter is so consistent from 3.
Some changes for Charlotte. Walker comes in for Bridges, and Ball subbed in for Mitchell. And then for Denver, Jokic, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Peyton Watson comes in for Michael Porter. And it's Buddy Hield in for Russell Westbrook.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Murray against Ball. Pass to Jokic. Beyond the arc. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Denver ball. Now Murray. He has 6. And here's Watson. Trains the three-pointer. Watson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Ball from long range. Walker the pass to Ware. The kick out to Walker. Goes back up. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Murray outside. And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Murray.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Now, here's Ball. He's covered closely. On the wing, Walker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jokic. As a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Here's Mathurin, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
It's his first trip to the line.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
Mathurin hits them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Inside, lets it go from 11, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Porter's got 12.
Well, it's been that kind of night for Porter Jr. He's in attack mode.
Ball against Murray. The drive by Ball. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Hornets lead by 5.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Here's Murray. He has 6. Outside Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Just 5 on the clock. There's Gordon with the 3.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Back to Murray. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, of course he's going to throw it down hard.
Charlotte leading by 5. Outside, Ball. Here's Ware. Jokic defending. You better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. Jokic, number 1. And, of course, LaMelo Ball.
If you look at the work of these two players over that period, you might have to say we're looking at the 2 best passers in the NBA.
Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. 1:05 left in the first half. Here's Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. 14 points for Michael Porter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Hornets shooting it quite well, 52% from the field in the second quarter. Ball, the bounce pass. Here's Ware. Jokic defending. Ware kicks to Ball. The 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ball's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
And here's Jokic. A 32-point game for him in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Kicks it out to Gordon. Launches a 3. And Bridges with the block.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
That's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. .15 seconds left in the first half. Murray against Ball. With 1 on the clock. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first half of play. Hornets on top, leading by 8. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Charlotte Hornets.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching Big Fella out there.
You know they're going to have some bruised elbows tonight. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
Two.
And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend. The celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, You know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
It's like Vegas. What you do there stays there.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
And here are the Hornets now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. They've got LaMelo Ball. Bridges out there with Williams. Then it's Ball. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah, my wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
All free throws good from Bridges.
Their usual strong work at the line has been on display here tonight. Then again, they almost never have an off night. The strike.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Back to Jokic, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Mark Williams.
Well, as a defender, there's only so much you can do when Jokic gets the ball inside.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark, and he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up of the